Hello, welcome to another fun-packed adventure at Mart's. This is my 41 pickup. Nice bit of character there, I think. Anyway, I had this parked in the garage and I started it up and backed it out because I wanted to put the Thunderbird in the garage. And when I backed it out, it started running rough, and the carburetor was flooding, so I left it, and now it's the day after, and I'm going to see what was the cause of the problem. It can only really be two things: either the needle valve is got some debris or something on it, or the float might have failed and sunk, punctured, got full of fuel. So I'll put the camera on while I'm investigating it. Maybe you might learn something, you never know. I might learn something. Okay, see you in a bit. It's a nice truck. I bought it very much like this, except I've gone through it thoroughly mechanically. Put a new engine in it, rebuilt the gearbox, all the brakes, kingpins, steering box, shackles, tyres. Anyway, okay, back in a bit. Okay, what I'm going to do is start it up before I do anything, just so I can kind of give you a demo of what it was like. I can still see it's a little bit wet around the carburetor, but you ought to be able to see it getting very wet. I won't give it any choke because I think it'll get plenty anyway. See, it's okay at first. Yeah, it's starting to get wet there. Actually, don't seem too bad now. I think it runs alright while it's cold because it's got the it's like having the choke on. To be honest, it's 10 times better now than it was yesterday, but I'll still take the top off the carb and have a look at the float and everything. Okay, back in a bit. The clamp on here, it's hard to get at the screw. I'm just doing it by feel. Yeah, I've got it. I'll take the air filter off first. That's better. These slotted head screws are a bit, well, not the best when you can't really see what you're doing. Right, I'll just get a spanner for the pipe fittings. I can't find my proper pipe wrench, so let's try this. Gordon, Sheffield, England. Good man. Gently does it. What I do is just normally slacken this one. Well, you know, take this one right out. And then just slacken this one. That allows that pipe to sort of just go out the way like that. Good job this is patinated paint, isn't it? Where would you put your tools if you had nice paint? Package on the side there. Try not to break the gasket. So what I'll do is then is just, I'll take the little pin out. Best not do it over the open engine. Take the little pin out. Look at the float. That's not got any fuel in it. That's not got any fuel in it. So what I'll do is just take that needle valve out there, which appears to be one of those flat tipped with a little rubber tip. Don't know if you can see that. And I'm looking up there. I didn't know it got this type in it actually. I might try and see if I can find one of the old-fashioned valves with the steel tip. But I'm just going to blow down this now. I can't see anything come out of it. Just put my fingernail across that rubber there. That seems okay. I don't know. I'll put it back together and see how it goes. But what I will do is just go and blow it properly with the airline first. I'll leave that there. Back in a sec. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with that type of valve, but I will give it another go. Just dropped a screw. Oh, that's going to be fun to find, isn't it, on the lawn? Oh well. Don't forget to put the fuel pipe back in. Slacken that. I'd normally come in from the side there, but the camera's there. That goes back in there, nice and straight. You know, in other words, the pipe is the right shape. These aren't copper pipes, by the way, they're conifer, copper, nickel, iron. Very good pipes, very good quality. Work great, easy to shape. What I might do is just take go and clean the sediment from this bowl. That's quite full actually, I have to be careful. I'm going to put that somewhere. I could do with a little filter for this. I think you can get a filter that goes in there. Make sure it's seated. Don't go mad on it. Let's see if it'll go. I haven't got the choke hooked up now. Oh well. I'm hoping that fuel bowl's going to fill up soon. There you go. Didn't want to fill it up on idle, did it? I think that's a bit happier. Reconnect the choke, hopefully. Come on. Yeah. There you go, choke's on. I mean, you know, reconnecting that on. Now this isn't warm. I just wonder if it will be a bit cleaner now when I rev it up. Hang on, I'll go and shut the door. Because it all goes in the house otherwise. There's water coming out. But no black smoke. That's better then, isn't it? Because there was black smoke the first time. Yeah, that does sound a little bit better. It does look very black in there. Water, look at that. It was really kind of ganging up yesterday. I'll move it back and see if I can find that screw. If not, I'll have to go and find another one. Found the screw, lost the washer. I'll have a better look in a bit, I'll just put it in for now. If you ever need to clean these threads, they're 1032 UNF. That's alright, no leaks there, no leaks there. There's always a little bit of wetness here, but I think it's okay. But it was all absolutely soaking yesterday, all down there and everywhere. Now, I'll just show you something with a flathead. Now I believe this is running alright. I believe this is running alright. You get a lot of people complaining about these when they do a hot start, but I think, I can't say for sure, but I think a lot of the problems might be associated with it running too rich. There's lots of things on a Holly Ford 94 that will make it run rich, including improperly prepared surfaces down below, which creates a vacuum leak which stops the power valve from closing. I was just trying to talk about the carburetor and the fact that a lot of times these things will run rich and cause fuel to leak down into the carb, into the manifold, and it can cause a problem where you have a problem starting it. But I believe this one's running right. Actually, I've recorded this once, but it didn't save it, so I've had to do it again, so it's quite a lot later now than when I was there before, but the engine is still warm. Probably about half an hour. But what I hope I can show you is that if everything is set up nicely, it should start virtually on the first turn. Let me see if I can just show you that. I'll put the air filter on. So I turned it off a couple of times and restarted, just trying to show you how easily it should restart. It did. I didn't crank it very long on the first attempt, so it did take a second attempt, but when I did it before, it just went on the first go. Murphy's Law, I guess, when you're filming it don't go exactly as you expect. So that's running okay now. I'll just bring the camera in and show you the exhaust. I'll just reach into the thing there. It's like black water coming out, but not black smoke. So I'd say that's a good repair. I mean, I didn't do much, but there was still a hint of it, but yesterday it was belching it out. It was terrible. And it's, although there's always a tiny little bit of wetness in that area, that's about it. That's about as dry as this one stays. So, okay, I'm going to call that a success. I'll have to turn it off because I'm gassing the house out. I'm back out on the 41 pickup. When I was working on it yesterday, dropped this screw onto the grass and lost the washer. Well, look, there's the washer. What I did, I got one of these magnetic trays and skirted around the grass like this, rubbing it on the grass, and had a look in the end, and the washer was stuck on the bottom there like that. Hang on, the washer was stuck on there like that, so I found it. So that's a good little method, isn't it, to, you know, if you lose something in the grass. I've just took the air filter off, so that washer can go back on. I'll just put it there for now. Got to be careful I don't forget that, but I've just done that. Just took the air filter off. It's what they call an oil bath filter. This part's all aluminium. It's, you know, it's like brand new. But anyway, hello mate. What I was interested in this is how much crap is in this oil here. So you have to say that the oil bath definitely does a good job, doesn't it? All that those horrible bits would have gone through the engine. So I'm going to clean this out and put some new oil in it, and put the washer on and carry on. So that's a quick little 10-minute job. There's the base, nice and cleaned out. It's in very good condition actually, considering how old it is. I've just made a modification. Under here, this is the clamp. There's a couple of things worth pointing out, but what I've done, I've just made a new screw for that from an Allen bolt down there. And what the idea is that that's a 6mm bolt, so I can come in. Now I can't find one at the moment, but somewhere I've got a set of those ball-ended Allen wrenches, and the ball-ended Allen wrench will go in there and undo it and do it up. This isn't a ball-ended one, but you can get the idea. But just in case I'm out and about and I haven't got that, I've made a slot in it so a screwdriver will do it as well, like that. That bit there is a nut, and what I've done, I've got a number of these, it's like a thing that you use with uni-strut. So what I did, I just cut that down into a square there and made a nut there. But what I've also done, unwittingly actually, I did it without realising I'd done it, is that I fitted this so it's towards the front, and so I can attack it from the right hand side, so that's easier to put on and off. It's a very clever design because the clamp has little bits that stick in there that go into this area here, so it's a really good design. The important thing is you have to have it quite loose when you put it on and off. You can't just slacken it like those little chrome ones. You have to have it quite loose so that it will spring out and go over the top of the carb. Obviously you can't turn these upside down when they're see that slot's down over now. Now I might need two hands with this, but I can. The good thing is you can't even. Oh, actually, it might be better to have it at the back because there's better access because of the slant of the thing. So I might flip that round and put it just at the back there. Let me do that. I'll come back in a sec. I flipped it. I put the clamp on from the back, but I put it so I can access it easy by the right hand side there. I don't know if you can see up there. But when I find them things, I'll keep one with the truck, those Allen keys. So what I've got to do now is put some oil in it and put the top part on. Oh yeah, and I remember to put the washer on the screw before I put the air filter back on. So that's that. There we are, job done. Back on, new oil, hopefully not flooding. Everything seems to be working okay, so we'll leave it at that. So this is the day after now, so this is stone cold, so let's do a cold start. Well, that was surprisingly easy. 2 squirts on the pedal. That belt looks a little bit slack, I might have a look at that. Need to tidy up that cable tie. Shut the door. You know, the house door. Okay, job done. Sounds like one of the lifters needs adjusting. Might be alright when it's warmed up. These are pretty bulletproof, these engines. People, like I say, people get really precious about them, but they, you know, imagine how they were used years ago. Farmers out in the fields and that. They're pretty bulletproof. Okay, thanks for popping in then. Cheers, bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks a lot then, bye.